come alive with the making of pan de muerto, a sweet bread often adorned with bone-shaped pieces and sprinkled with sugar. This bread serves as both a treat for the visiting spirits and as a symbol of the cycle of life and death, its round shape suggesting the continuum of existence. Families prepare the favorite dishes of those they honor, be it mole, tamales, or other regional delicacies, creating a feast that transcends the boundary between life and death. And then there are the sugar skulls, or calaveras de azucar, each one a piece of edible art, often inscribed with the name of the departed. These skulls, while seemingly macabre, are in fact expressions of joy and remembrance. They are a sweet reminder that death is not to be feared but accepted with a smile. Crafted with care, they embody the humor and acceptance of mortality that characterizes this festival. Children gleefully nibble on these confections, a poignant reflection of life's sweetness even amidst the contemplation of death. The art of papel picado, delicate paper banners cut into elaborate designs, flutters in the wind, adding to the festive atmosphere. These paper cutouts are often intricate, telling stories, depicting skeletal figures in the dance of life, and showcasing the joyful acceptance of the cycle of life and death. They serve as a reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring nature of love. During Dia de los Muertos, cemeteries, typically places of somber reflection, transform into theaters of light, color, and community. Graves are cleaned and decorated, often turned into elaborate displays of affection and remembrance. Families gather, not in silence, but in celebration, sharing stories, music, and laughter, creating a festive atmosphere where the veil between the worlds seems to disappear. Processions and parades spill onto the streets, with participants dressed in vibrant costumes and elaborate makeup that mimics the Calicas and Catrinas, iconic skeletal figures often associated with the holiday. These parades are not merely a march but a dance with history, a communal embrace of a shared heritage that vibrates with the drumbeats of the present. Music, too, plays a pivotal role in the festivities, with genres ranging from the melancholic tunes of traditional mariachi to the uplifting strums of regional folk music. Songs are dedicated to the departed, with lyrics that traverse the spectrum of human emotion, capturing the bittersweet essence of remembrance and the joy of the lives once lived. Every custom, every tradition of Dia de los Muertos, is imbued with the spirit of celebration, a refusal to let death be a mere end but rather a continuation, a new chapter in the communal story where the past and present mingle with laughter and song. The significance of these traditions is profound, a cultural anchor that ensures the dead are never truly lost to the annals of time, and the living never forget the richness of the heritage that courses through their veins. As we continue to navigate through our live stream, let the vibrant customs and the enduring traditions of Dia de los Muertos remind us that though we all walk in the shadow of death, we are united in the light of remembrance. The celebration continues to evolve, adapting to the changing times while remaining true to its core. A beautiful paradox that we will next explore in the contemporary expression and global influence of this extraordinary festival. As the warm glow of tradition meets the dynamic pulse of the present, Dia de los Muertos continues to flourish, weaving its way into the fabric of modern celebrations with a vivacity that transcends borders and generations. Today, the festival stands as a testament to its unyielding relevance and its ability to adapt to the changing tides of time, culture, and place. Modern celebrations of Dia de los Muertos shimmer with innovation while honoring the deep roots from which they sprang. In the contemporary tapestry of Dia de los Muertos, technology and tradition dance together in a display of digital reverence. Social media platforms become virtual ofrendas where photos and memories are shared, hashtags becoming the new marigold trails leading to commemorative posts and online tributes. These virtual altars reach across the digital expanse, allowing for a communal celebration that defies physical boundaries, connecting people across the globe in collective remembrance and celebration. Community and public art installations have also become a prominent feature of modern celebrations. In cities around the world, public squares and parks are transformed into seas of marigolds, candles, and papel picado. Artists erect grandiose sculptures of La Catrina, her skeletal smile a reminder of the egalitarian nature of death and the joy of life. Interactive art projects invite participation from passers-by, who may contribute their own memories and messages to the ever-growing mosaic of collective memory. The iconography of Dia de los Muertos has made its way into popular culture and media, influencing fashion, music, and even animation. The emblematic sugar skull design adorns clothing and merchandise, intertwining with the fabric of daily life. Films like Coco and The Book of Life bring the colorful narratives and poignant themes of the holiday to international audiences, sparking interest and fostering understanding across diverse cultures. In modern celebrations, parades have expanded in scale and spectacle. Cities like Mexico City host grand parades that were not traditionally part of the ancient festival but have become a new way to honor the day. These parades often feature large floats, giant puppetry, and performers, drawing thousands of spectators, both local and tourists, who immerse themselves in the spirited ambience of the festivities. Education and cultural exchange are also central to the evolution of Dia de los Muertos. Workshops and school programs teach the history and significance of the holiday, often involving children in crafting their own mini ofrendas, decorating sugar skulls, or learning folk dances. This educational aspect ensures that the profound meanings and traditions of Dia de los Muertos are passed down to younger generations and shared among diverse communities, preserving its essence and expanding its reach. Furthermore, Dia de los Muertos has become a time for activism and social commentary, with some ofrendas dedicated to victims of social injustice or violence, transforming the celebration into a platform for community healing and societal reflection. These memorials often serve as poignant reminders of current issues, connecting the spiritual to the civic, and weaving the threads of past and present into a compelling narrative that calls for attention and change. Culinary evolution is also evident as chefs and food enthusiasts explore new takes on traditional dishes, sometimes merging them with flavors from other cultures or presenting them in contemporary gastronomic styles. Yet, the foundational elements remain, with family gatherings still centered around the preparation and sharing of time-honored recipes, ensuring that the essence of the celebration is preserved even as it is reimagined. As we journey through the various modern expressions of Dia de los Muertos, we observe a festival that is as fluid as it is firm, continually morphing in form but steadfast in spirit. It has become a dynamic canvas for cultural expression, reflecting the complexities and textures of the living while honoring the deceased. In this celebration, we find a powerful convergence of the ancestral and the contemporary, a vibrant illustration of how tradition can bloom anew in the hearts and minds of each generation. Carrying the spirit of these modern celebrations with us, we will next step into a contemplative space, reflecting on the personal and collective significance of Dia de los Muertos. We will consider its impact on individual lives and communities, the lessons it imparts, and the profound ways in which it continues to shape and be shaped by those who keep its legacy alive. In the vibrant whirlwind of Dia de los Muertos, where the air is perfumed with copal incense and the streets are adorned with marigolds, food and drink play a central, soul-nourishing role. This is not merely sustenance but a symbolic and celebratory feast that connects the living with the dead, honoring the departed through the universal language of culinary delight. The foods of Dia de los Muertos are rich in symbolism and tradition, each dish telling a story of cultural heritage and ancestral homage. Pan de Muerto, or bread of the dead, is perhaps the most iconic of these culinary offerings. This sweet, soft bread holds within its rounded form the essence of the festival. Its shape, often adorned with crossbones or teardrop shapes, represents the circle of life and the sorrow of loss, while its essence, scented with orange blossom or anise, beckons the souls with its heavenly aroma. Bakers begin their craft in the wee hours, kneading and shaping the dough with reverence, aware that they are not merely creating food but forging a link between generations. Mole, a complex and flavorful sauce of which there are numerous varieties across Mexico, is a labor of love that forms the heart of many a meal during Dia de los Muertos. The preparation of mole is almost ritualistic, involving the grinding and blending of chili peppers, spices, chocolate, and more. This rich concoction, simmered to perfection, is often poured over chicken or turkey and represents the blending of indigenous and European ingredients and traditions, a culinary metaphor for the cultural syncretism of Mexico itself. Tamales, another staple, are a communal endeavor. Families gather to spread the masa on corn husks, fill them with meats, cheeses, fruits, or chilies, and then fold them into parcels ready for steaming.